This is Ford firing a warning shot straight at the midsize truck world. The 2026 Ford Ranger revealed is tougher, smarter, and more powerful than ever, and it feels like Ford isn't trying to compete anymore, it's trying to take over. Trucks evolve quietly. This one shows up loud and confident, ready to shake rivals like the Toyota Helix, Chevy Colorado, Isuzu D-Max, and Mitsubishi Triton. Welcome back to the Car Review Hub, where we break down the latest cars and trucks in a real, honest, easygoing way so you actually know what you're getting. Today we're diving deep into the 2026 Ford Ranger. And by the end of this video, you might be questioning everything you thought you knew about mid-size pickups. Let's start from the backside, because Ford clearly didn't treat the rear. As an afterthought, 2026 Ranger's tailgate looks tougher and more purposeful. With a bold, stamped Ranger across the metal that gives it serious presence, the taillights keep that signature C-clamp design, making the truck instantly recognizable even at night. But here's the real question. How often do you actually use your tailgate as a work tool? Ford clearly asked that too, because this one comes loaded with smart features. There's an integrated work surface, built-in measuring guides, clamp, points, and smoother tailgate dampers that make opening and closing feel controlled, not clunky. The rear bumper is shaped for easier step access, and towing hookups are more accessible than before. This feels like a truck designed by people who actually haul tow and work, not just designers staring at sketches. Now let's move to the left side, where the Ranger's proportions really start to stand out. The truck sits wider and more planted than before, giving it a confident, almost muscular stance. Strong character lines flow cleanly from the front fender through the doors, adding strength without unnecessary visual noise. The squared-off wheel arches house larger wheels and beefier tires, especially on higher trims, and they instantly communicate capability. Practical touches like integrated side steps, tougher, lower cladding, and redesigned mirrors show Ford focused on real-world usability. When you look at it next to something like the Helix or Triton, the Ranger feels more modern and more aggressive, most like it's borrowing confidence from full-size trucks. Shifting over to the right side, the story stays consistent. Everything feels balanced and intentional. The body lines remain clean and strong, and the truck looks just as solid from this angle as it does from the other. This symmetry might sound like a small thing, but it matters. Some trucks look great from one side and awkward from the other. This isn't one of them. Whether you're pulling up to a job site or parking at the mall, the Ranger looks equally at home. Do you prefer a truck that blends in quietly or one that clearly announces itself the moment it rolls in? Now let's head inside, because this is where the 2026 Ford Ranger really surprises. Step into the cabin and it no longer feels like a basic work truck. It feels modern, tech-heavy, and surprisingly refined. The dashboard is dominated by a large, central touchscreen, with bigger displays on higher trims featuring a vertical layout that feels more SUV-like than pickup truck old school. This screen controls navigation, climate, drive modes, towing settings, off-road data, and camera views, all in one clean interface. Paired with it is a fully digital instrument cluster that's sharp, customizable, and easy to read at a glance. Material quality is noticeably improved. There are more soft touch surfaces, better stitching, and tougher materials in high wear areas. The seats are redesigned for better comfort and support, which makes a real difference on long drives or full work days. Higher trims add leather upholstery, power adjustments, heating, and even ventilation, pushing the Ranger closer to premium territory. Rear seat space is also improved, with more legroom and better comfort, making this a legit option for families or crews. Be honest, how important is interior quality to you in a pickup these days? Technology is a major highlight here. The 2026 Ranger comes loaded with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, wireless charging, multiple USB-C ports, and advanced camera systems. The 360-degree camera is especially useful for tight trails, job sites, and parking situations.
Ford's
LAT's infotainment software feels quicker and more intuitive, reducing distraction and frustration. Safety tech steps up as well with features like adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring with trailer coverage automatic, emergency braking, rear cross traffic alert, and advanced towing assistance. These systems work smoothly in the background, making daily driving less tiring and towing far less stressful. Now, let's talk engines, because this is where the 2026 Ford Ranger Revealed really sends its message. Ford offers a range of updated powertrains depending on the market. Turbocharged gasoline engines deliver stronger horsepower and torque than before, making acceleration more confident and towing easier. Diesel options remain available in certain regions, offering excellent low-end torque and efficiency for heavy-duty use. High-performance variants push things even further, delivering serious off-road capability that rivals purpose-built trucks. Compared to competitors like the Colorado or D-Max, the Ranger feels sharper and more responsive. What really stands out is how the power is delivered. Throttle response is quicker, torque comes in earlier, and the transmission shifts more smoothly. In city driving, it feels controlled and easy. On the highway, it's stable and confident. Under load, it doesn't feel strained. Towing capacity remains highly competitive, reaching up to around 3,500 kilograms, depending on configuration, putting it right at the top of the segment. If you regularly tow, does that number alone make the Ranger more appealing than its rivals? Off-road performance also takes a big step forward. The wider, stiffer chassis improves stability, while multiple drive modes let the truck adapt to mud, sand, snow, rock, and towing situations. Suspension tuning strikes a solid balance, soaking up rough terrain without making the ride harsh on paved roads. This blend of toughness and comfort is one of the Ranger's biggest strengths. It's not just an off-road toy or a city cruiser, it can genuinely do both. Fuel efficiency has also been refined. While this is still a powerful truck, improved engine and transmission tuning help keep fuel consumption reasonable, especially during highway cruising. There's also growing talk about future electrified or hybrid options, which could further boost efficiency and low-end torque. Would you consider a hybrid Ranger if it delivered more torque and better mileage? Now, let's talk price, because this is where things get interesting. While official pricing varies by market, the 2026 Ranger is expected to remain competitively positioned against key rivals. You're getting tougher design, more technology, stronger engines, and better functionality without jumping into full-size truck pricing. When you compare value for money against the Hilux, Triton, or Colorado, the Ranger makes a very strong case. So what's the final verdict? The 2026 Ford Ranger Revealed doesn't feel like a minor update. It feels like a statement. Ford didn't just improve the Ranger. It redefined what a mid-size pickup can be. It's tougher, smarter, more comfortable, and more capable, all without losing everyday usability. Whether you need a work truck, a family vehicle, or an adventure machine, this Ranger refuses to force compromises. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you think the 2026 Ford Ranger sets a new benchmark for mid-size pickups? Or would you still choose a Hilux, Colorado, or another rival? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and follow the Car Review Hub for more honest car reviews and comparisons. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.